So I have a very fun time videoing, and my husband has a YouTube channel, and I don't really partake in helping with that. I've offered to edit it a little bit, and we do videos together. But like, I run an in-home daycare. I have chickens. I like to do sourdough and at-home baking, kind of make it financially efficient to live in today's world. So anyway, my father-in-law, we were talking, kind of bullshitting that TikTok was going to get taken down, and I do have a small TikTok, and I really have enjoyed making those videos. So he was like, well, why don't you just make a YouTube? Like, you're already doing the videos, just do a YouTube. So I'm going to kind of start that and get a feel for it. Mainly though, I think I just want to do the videos and set that stuff up for the memories. You know, we get old, and I personally have a hard time remembering a lot, so I think it'd be really cool to look back at these videos and hear my daughter and her little voice and see all of the improvements and challenges that we have overcome throughout life, and just also want to be a really raw channel that life does happen, and you're not gonna start with really nice shit. Like, you gotta work your way up to that, and so that's the goal here, to show that it's normal and it's okay to work up to nice things. So this is I'm just food saving. I like to put the hamburger in the bag. I seal it and then I roll it out so that it's flat. I do 1 pound and 2 pound increments because it just depends what I'm feeding and who I'm feeding. And then I freeze them flat like this. I used to do it just by hand in like a sandwich bag and like smash it, and until we bought this food saver, and it freezes faster, but it also thaws out faster, and it's so much easier to store in the freezer. Okay, so I just want to take a minute and show you guys our little like food prep and storage room, really. Only because I want to document it and show that not everything has to be super fancy and start off really nice. That's something I personally have struggled with. I just want everything to be super nice right now. I don't want to start from scratch and like slowly each paycheck build it up. But it is okay, and that is normal, especially in today's life. So right now I am currently packaging up some hamburger. So this is like our little desk that I have our food saver on, a little coffee pot because your girl likes coffee, a scale. My daycare kids organized some of my canned goods for me there. This is like just our storage. We have totes and Christmas decor. That's really my Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving decor because I like to decorate. And then this is like all of our extra like camp gear and coolers, and then I plan on organizing that shelf so that it has like food, canned food that we do. And we also have a cellar we'll put most of it in, but like the stuff we'll burn through quick or that I want just easy access to, I'll put on that shelf. And then we have this like really old unit here that is like a heater. It's not focusing, sorry. It's like a heater and a cooler, AC or whatever. So that helps. Right now I have it set to 65 because I'm growing my own baskets this year. My vegetables are starting in the house, and then I'll move them out to the garden space. But right now that is all of my flowers. So I'm doing vegetables, you're right. Right now I am doing like waves and things like that to go in my baskets. And then here we have, this fridge came with the house when we bought it, so we just put it out here. It's really big, so that's our fridge and freezer for just extra stuff. That's a little chest freezer I have. Hopefully we can buy like a beef or a pork or something and fill that up. And then I don't know, I have a treadmill I don't use, you know, the usual, but we do plan on doing like the yellow totes, so the storage totes, putting them in here and building a shelf so we can just pull one out at a time instead of pulling them all down and unstacking just to get to the bottom one. But yeah, we're hoping for a lot. We have a lot of goals. So I showed you that, and now I just feel like I have to show you my vegetables or you guys are not going to believe me. I have always wanted to have a good, nice garden. But this year we started it all from seed. So we're doing pretty good. I went a little excessive on a few things. I run a daycare, so we're gonna burn through green beans and corn and lettuce. A lot of those things, things that I knew we would use, I did a lot more than a standard family of 2 and a kid would do, just in hopes to assist and make it more financially efficient to run my daycare. But yeah, so that's all gonna go out in our garden. I can show that next. We're still working on that a little bit. We moved into this house in June. We're just slowly but surely working our way through. Okay, so I was just editing that first video, kind of feeling it all out, and I realized I never showed you guys the garden. So I'm gonna also go through my pictures and find there's a lot, we've changed a lot of this house. This is an apple tree. This is a giant grape area, but we have really condensed this garden. When we moved in was at least twice as big as this. So we have a gate to keep the littles out of there. We got my wash table here. I have 2 rows and then our cute little windmill. And then my husband just put up these hog panels for me so that I could really have like green beans and things that need to trail up. Like I said, we have high hopes for this garden this year. This side of the fence, I've got all kinds of things, including blueberries gonna grow. And then out over the fence, is where I'm gonna put like my squash and pumpkins. It's a really big gravel area. It's just going to empty, useless space. So we want to put something there. And I think squash and pumpkin would be great. Then they're not suffocating and killing all of my other things, and also they're kind of out of my way so they don't cause just total takeover. Put it right there, baby. Yep, get more. Hey, don't walk on that. Millie's shoveling? Yeah. Good job.